I hate to admit it, but this gory hack and slash game from 2016 is probably downright one of my favorite games of all time. And the problem with that is I have absolutely no idea why. Today, I'm going to break down one of the most popular streamed games from the past 5 years and explain what I liked about it, and what things totally just drive me up a wall. This is Dead by Daylight. Fair warning to all of those watching, this game has some graphic content. There are murderers chasing poor innocents around, typically with a weapon and the intent to kill them. Needless to say, you've been warned. Before we dive too deep into the review, I of course want to mention my Twitch channel real quick, and that I typically stream during the week when my baby Juju bug is sleeping. Give us a follow on there, and while you're at it, like this video and subscribe to see more content. It's not easy getting famous, and we need your help getting there. But enough of all that. Move over, everyone. It's Mom's turn to play. The premise of this game is simple. Play as a killer and hunt down the 4 survivors. That is it. You literally place these guys on a meat hook to sacrifice them to a giant spider-looking thing. Yeah, super creepy stuff. Every killer plays a little differently, giving each of them a uniqueness that makes it fun trying different strategies. You can be Michael Myers from Halloween, or maybe Ghostface is more your style. I'll be honest, I had no idea who half these peeps were the first time I played. I mostly used words like chainsaw guy or silent pig gal to describe the killers. The power of playing killer is like no other. Then my husband and I played survivors together, and suddenly my mood changed. I went from to it wasn't the prettiest. The survivors can't fight the killers at all, meaning their one way of winning is to repair some generators and run out of these exit gates. It's easier said than done. Most of the time, I was just doing this. You can also use cool things during the games like a flashlight to blind the killer.
Wow, and now it's too bright.
Or a toolbox to help repair the generator faster. It's easy to see how shallow this game is after a couple of rounds. There is a serious lack of variety here as each map begins to feel familiar.
I've been here before.
At a glance, the graphics are largely unappealing. Characters do some weird animations, and the game is plagued by a variety of glitches that make it rough to play sometimes. The killers feel really overpowered, but I guess in a way that makes sense, as you're supposed to feel like a helpless survivor in the face of a popular movie slasher.
Welcome to my nightmare.
There are some ways to stall the killer while teammates work on generators. Since the killers are much quicker than survivors, windows and pallets are the only way to create distance between yourself and the killer. It can feel incredibly frustrating when you run through a window or pallet, only to have the killer still hit you when there's a good 10 feet between you both and a pallet. It's crazy, like, come on, guys. Tell me that just isn't maddening.
It's very frustrating.
Furthermore, when I play as killer, sometimes I hit a survivor before they throw down a pallet, and the survivor makes the "I just got hit" noise, yet they weren't injured or downed. Glitchy, huh? Wow. I mean, it's honestly a miracle I still play this game.
I'm not hostile. I'm annoyed.
Or anyone else for that matter. Despite the plethora of issues and frustrations I have with this game, it's so strangely addicting. For evidence of this, look at how many people are watching this game on Twitch. It typically floats around 50,000 people watching at any given time.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
The community is constantly raging about this game too. It's nearly impossible finishing a game and not receiving some nasty messages from other players. I don't know who started the nasty message sending, but it's very annoying, and I used to feel so bad for days after getting a mean message. Let's all be nice to one another, please. Thank you.
Be nice.
Overall, should you let your child play this game? Definitely not. I cannot, in good knowledge, recommend anyone under the age of 16 play this game. For one thing, it's incredibly gruesome. Like, lots of blood, screaming, and killing going on here. This is not by any means a family-friendly game. However, I cannot deny my love for this game and my overwhelming urge to play it whenever I get the chance. Whoops, didn't mean to show the exact amount of time I played this game. I promise, I do other things with my life, guys. My official gamer mom rating would be 6 out of 10. It's incredibly frustrating, even when you play with your friends, but if you ever have that itch to see what being a murderous serial killer is like, totally hit this one up. I mean, it's super nice to let off some steam every once in a while, am I right, moms?